we figured out the Sway mystery was like, how did they get Sway on? Now, I got a conspiracy theory about the 2 L's and the 2 E's.
Okay, let's hear it.
Is it because there's 2 of you? Woo! Alright, everybody. This is My Wand here at Dash Radio on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Today we got 2 of Brooklyn's finest. One of the hottest things in hip hop right now.
Oh, that's fire.
Shaw Bigga, High Sadiddy,
Yes.
Girll Codee.
Yes.
How are you doing,
What's
Queens?
good? You doing good? How you feeling, King?
You know the first person to call me back King? You know how many times I say Queen to like Queen Naija to Bia to all these people? Man, I am doing great.
Good.
I'm doing especially well because part of my job here when I do these interviews is I have to listen to your music all week. That can go either way. With some artists, I'm like, oh God. But I am a hip hop head from the golden era of hip hop. Like Wu-Tang is for the children.
Yes.
Like Bad Boy for Life. I know every track on Makes This Harlem World.
Okay.
So to have like some real hip hop heads here, I was hella excited. Listening to your project all week.
Yeah. Oh.
Slaps.
So what did you think about it?
Right.
I loved it. As y'all know.
What's your favorite song?
Cha Cha Cha.
Cha Cha Cha, your favorite song?
Murder.
Shout out
I
to
just love because like I love that pocket of New York that's like Jamaican, kind of not Jamaican, but that has that like
that
island.
Caribbean.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the Caribbean vibe. There's a lot of that going on.
Back to like the Here Come the Hot Step of Murderer, like even from all that. So
Murderer.
I really thought that kind of felt right when I heard you on there. And I love how Sway opened and closed the album.
Yes. Shout out Sway.
Shout out Sway. I feel like Sway's like a gatekeeper now, and like every big artist has gone through Sway at some point.
Right. He's definitely one of those people that if you don't cross stage lap like early in your career, that you know like that I might not be on the right path. I ain't see Sway and he ain't tell me, yo, I heard what you doing, keep going. If you don't run into Sway and he don't say that to you, you need to work a little harder.
I love that. That should be the parameter. If you're like 5-6 years in the game, and you haven't gotten with Sway.
Yeah.
You know,
you gotta get tapped in.
Go back to school, get your master's.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it's giving. That's what
Well, how did that happen? Because I know you guys, chopped it up and did some content with Sway, but how did that happen to where he did the intro and outro of your album?
What's crazy is, shout out our manager, AG, DITC. We was in DITC studios when we met Sway.
Right.
And he was like, yo, like, I heard of y'all, but what's up? And we just started rapping for him, playing music for him. And then he was like, oh, like, I love y'all.
Yeah.
And then, we was like, uncle, hey, uncle.
Facts.
And then from then, like, that's how our relationship started.
Just super organic.
Facts.
Like meeting in person first.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing because I think he got to feel your energy. Look how happy people are that we got Girll Codee here. So we figured out the Sway mystery was like, how did they get Sway on? Now, I got a conspiracy theory about the 2 L's and the 2 E's.
Okay, let's hear it.
Is it because there's 2 of you?
Like, no.
That's fire.
That's cute though.
I like
That's kind of cute, right? Like,
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
like
there's
that.
2 of them, 2 L's, 2 E's.
I like that.
I try to look up where you were from. I thought maybe it was like
some type of.
I don't know, like London eggs. I'm trying to think what
Yeah.
LE would
Too
be.
old, because Brooklyn got too
Right,
old.
that's what I'm
from
about to say. Yo,
Brooklyn.
get out of my head. Like, it really getting sick, man.
Wait, tell me though, what was the inspiration? I gotta start with the 2 L's and the 2 E's.
Okay.
2 L's and 2 E's is basically because we drag everything. Like,
Right.
everything we say, we just drag.
Right.
it.
Like, clearly.
Like, High Sadiddy got 3 I's in high.
Right.
Oh
And
my
then I
God.
got 2 A's and Shy and Big Up. We just gotta drag it.
That
Like,
makes
you gotta
sense.
say High Sadiddy.
Right.
Yeah, and you really do be like
And
Shaw Bigga.
Yeah,
Right.
Shy Big Up. Right, it's not Shy Big Up.
Okay.
Right.
Shy
Or
Big
it's
Up.
not the girl code. It's the girl code.
I like that Girll Code. I like that.
Exactly.
Okay, conspiracy debunked. Because I really thought it was because it was 2 of you.
See?
I mean, it is 2 of us.
Right. But I like that though.
Yeah.
I think y'all should listen to that.
Yeah, we could say that too.
That would be like, like now there's like 4 different reasons why RZA said Wu-Tang's first album was called 36 Chambers.
Okay.
So that this is gonna add on the
Exactly.
legend.
Like
you know?
it just makes it more like legendary.
Yeah.
Yes. Now speaking of legendary, I got some gifts I gotta give you. I wanted to do this early in this. I gift every artist. I gift every artist I get to talk to
Are we gonna close the
an
line?
album from my collection.
Oh.
So there's-
I
there is 2 of y'all, so I got 2 albums, one for each of you, tailor made.
Okay.
Should we have you open them at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure I'm giving the right one to the right person. All right. Shaw Bigga, this is you. Oh, it's in a bag. Don't even trip.
Oh, alright, it's in the bag. It's in the
Sanjay,
bag.
here's yours. That's her.
Thank you.
Let's see if you guys rock with these albums. These are my
Yo.
gifts to you from Amoeba. We need that sponsorship.
I'm blushing. 1, 2, 3. No.
First
Yo.
of all-
Nah, you gonna make me laugh.
Did I do well? Did I do well with the album review?
Alright, I'm gonna make up.
I had to give you that Remy Ma.
Look at. Yo.
So she is a big inspiration to you, right?
This is
Yo.
fire.
I love her. I love her.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh my God, that was up. Yo.
Of course. Good plug. Sorry if I'm
Thank you.
sweaty. You know it's hot out
We
here.
all too.
I'm really glad I did well on that.
Yo, nah, what the? I don't know if I should fucking open this and listen to it every day till it gets scratches on it or just hang it up. Yo.
Oh, no, let it run. That's what it was made for.
I
Well, hey, where
I
you?
want to see these.
Yo,
videos.
Alright, alright, I'm blushing.
What made this so cool for me was that this is like the hip hop I grew up off too. But look, I'm not gonna ask y'all age. You look younger. I am 31. What were y'all doing listening to this golden age of hip hop?
This is what we was listening to on Sundays when we was little because our parents was cooking, cleaning, or partying, or you know, like this was our family culture. This was the type of stuff we heard, and it was fire. Like you knew, like, oh, this is what I want to sound like when I start out. No testing.
Well, wait, what did you say? No touching?
No testing.
Testing.
Listen, y'all. We have a game, right? You know about the punch buggy game?
Absolutely. Where you see a Volkswagen, you can hit somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
So now we live in 2022 where it's nothing but Teslas.
Right.
Poke for Tessie. Tessie.
Tessie.
Yo, that's the
Tesla.
coolest shit. So every time you see a Tesla, you just get to
Gotta
poke
poke.
somebody.
Poke. That's Tessie.
That's
I
not a
fuck with that.
Tessie.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
understand?
That's a Benz.
In Los Angeles County, you're just gonna be poking each other.
Yo,
We learned that.
We
We
learned
learned
that
that.
all day.
From the airport till this very moment.
Tessie.
We learned. They got me like 4 times in a row.
Yo, that is my quote of the interview. We've been poking each other all day. Just take that out of context. Pause, right?
Hey,
But I gotta bring up with you, Shot Bigga.
Yes.
Remy.
Yes.
Remy is, look, I love Remy, and Remy is all praises due, flowers should be given, but that
Yes.
is a very unique. I saw you list your top 5 dead or alive, and you looked at the camera and you said Remy Ma, and I was like, oh god damn, she said that with conviction.
Mhm.
What about Remy? Was it something that you saw as a kid, or was it a certain song?
First of all, Remy had everybody feeling like they was conceited back then. What was that? Okay, whatever it was. Because first of all, yeah, it was feeling like, yeah, y'all can't fool me. So, but it was. I see her battle rapping, and I like the grittiness.
Do you battle rap?
I could
Okay, I can see it.
if they want that smoke.
Oh, girl.
Let me, then that gets to one of my next questions. Have you guys ever battled? Or
We battle to make each other stronger all the time. I feel like
Oh, with each other. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like being in the studio, writing, making songs, everything we do, freestyle, like everything is a friendly competition to push each other and make each other harder.
I love that. That's how it's supposed to be, you know? When I look back at Wu-Tang, that's what they used to do.
And that's who we learn from. You know, you hear the little stories when they be like, oh, this group used to do this, and we be like, oh, okay, we're gonna be better than everybody.
Right.
I fucking love that. You know, I remember when I went back to, I think it was Chef First Net. They were really like rapping back and forth at each other. And I know you were a big Wu-Tang fan.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know I'm not capping. I almost gave you Method Man's first album.
Yo!
Almost.
Listen, see, you about to learn something that too, right? I did a remix to Bring the Pain. I love you, Method Man. Like, hi.
First
Like,
of all,
I did a remix to make a lot of oldies songs.
You keep that too. If you're gonna play it, keep it too.
I am. What do you mean? What do you mean? Cause you know we an
We're
album
about to
mode.
get a record. I mean, we're about to get a CD player.
Let's talk about this.
We
You
in
said you're in album
Yes, so
mode.
you know we've been listening to the great albums, like you know.
Okay. Trying to prepare for your magnum opus, your like body of work that really hit.
Some inspiration, like hearing other people's creative, like you know, like it's like you can hear what they was doing, what they were going through on their albums. Like,
Yeah.
especially the first one. And this is our
Especially,
first
and
album.
that's the first album for all three of these.
Right.
That was a major key. I wanted to, because I have Biggie, Life After Death, Born Again. I have like 5. I'm a biggest Wu-Tang cat. I have 5 different meth albums. But I'm like, nah, making sure these ladies get their debuts, because I had a feeling you're really working on that.
Yes.
So can we get a doing a little bit of research? So I got to get a little bit of insight, because I feel like over the past 6 to 8 months, y'all have been popping. Like Funk Flex, Sway, just everywhere. 300, congratulations
Yeah,
on
thank
300.
you.
Have your DMs been crazy?
Heck yeah.
All the time.
Facts.
What's a DM that you guys saw that was like, you almost didn't believe that individual messaged you?
I gotta think before I speak because
Yeah,
it was a
facts.
lot. Yo, let me say this one because it popped up in my head. YNW Melly.
Oh,
Mmm.
yeah.
I was like, wait, whoa, like he be DMing? Like that's crazy.
Ain't he locked up? At a
Right,
jail he DM'd?
Right. So,
It was
What did he say?
trying to get in contact with us because that was right after we went viral. Like a couple times, a lot of times. Right after the third one, he hit us up,
Right.
asked for our numbers, emails. I was like, oh my gosh,
Damn.
diary.
What about you?
It's really everybody for me. Like every New Yorker, radio person, Ebro,
So it's the New York cats when you see Ebro.
yeah, it's like
DMs.
the whole High 97, the whole one.
Yeah, that was
like
crazy.
stuff like that.
The
like,
whole radio
the-
radio stations is
the,
crazy.
what
Yeah.
comes from the New York culture, 'cause
We grew up listening to it.
definitely.
And y'all rep New York so well.
Thank
Down
you.
to like the videos,
Thank
y'all
you.
really rep the city very well.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Thank you.
So coming out here to the West Coast, is this your first time here in
Yes.
LA?
Definitely.
For you both?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like
I
when?
never been
Today?
to Cali.
No, yesterday.
Never even been on the West Coast.
No, me either.
Was it like, what the fuck is going on here? What,
Yeah,
where are
I'm
the
like,
buildings?
I'm supposed to be asleep right now.
First of all, you know what's crazy? I'm not even gonna lie. I really do feel like, wow, like me and my sister came a long way because we came to Cali off of something that we love. We didn't come here because we said, oh, vacation.
Yeah, we was on a vacation.
What we doing? 21st birthday? Like no, like work brought us here. Our
Right.
dreams brought us here. So I'm like, oh, we in Cali with it. I feel like I'm going back
To
Cali.
Cali. Hey, you
It
look
was
really
like,
fuck with me.
Yeah, LAX with the dream.
In my cardigan.
Ah!
Did we just go from Biggie to Katy Perry?
No, that was Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
And because it blends
Okay.
like the.
My bad. It does. No, it does. DJs can do that real well.
Exactly.
Is that, wait, what did she say? And then the Jay-Z song?
Was
Is that
on,
it?
and the Jay-Z song was on, and the Jay-Z
Okay.
song was on. Song was-
You just perfectly segued into my next question. I don't know what track it was. One of you were singing. I'm assuming it was you. Just assuming what I just heard. I've heard some singing on the album. Do you guys are you two dabbling into that at all?
The crazy part is, y'all don't know, you probably don't know either. We went to high school together for performing arts and we were in chorus together.
Oh.
So, you know, I got like the top layer vocal, the alto vocals, and she got the bottom right underneath me. That's why like it blends so perfectly when we record both of us singing.
So you guys do sing. You both sing together as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this album's about to be crazy.
Yeah, that's why we trying to channel and tune in and I'm like,
I don't even know what to expect from the album sonically, because I've heard a lot, you know, on the tape. Because I don't want to call it an album now. What I
Right,
heard.
it's an
Right.
The
EP.
tape, the EP. You did touch, you know, it was very New York. There was some drill in there. I want to say that was drill, right? Was it one of the last tracks on
What
there?
was one of our first singles? What
What
was
is our first single?
Yeah.
But then there's also like I said, cha cha cha.
Cha Cha Cha.
Isn't really drill at
It's
all.
not. Yeah, it's
No.
not like drill. It's not drill. It's just give like it's feeling to people.
It still felt like New York.
It's New
right?
York.
Yeah.
It's New York.
What can we expect on the album? Is it just gonna be straight New York hip hop, or we expect?
Y'all could just expect the unexpected. Like everybody expected a certain something for the EP and to blew their minds away. So it's like the album. Y'all just gotta be patient and just stick with us.
I feel like what they do need to expect though is more bars, creativity,
Yeah.
a movie on its own.
I love that because y'all are very cinematic, and from what I saw in some interviews, music isn't the only thing Girll Codee is gonna do.
Facts.
Definitely.
Shaw Bigga is gonna have restaurants, right?
Yes.
And restaurants with a Z. You
With
made it
a
a point. You
Z.
said with a Z.
What is Z for real? That's how many of them gonna get. She
That's-
gonna have one out here.
That's so beautiful. You know, I just went to the Tupac museum or exhibit like
How was
3
it?
months ago. Amazing. They had all of his original notes
That's
from like
fire.
his notebooks, and he had plans written out for his cafes he wanted, down to the menu
Oh,
options,
that's
sides, drinks, entrees, prices.
They brought it to life.
Yeah, well, no, they just had his writing, so his notes of what he wanted his cafe to be. And not to compare y'all to Pac, because we're gonna get grilled by the old heads, but y'all are very like visionary. Like you really see your vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I know you want to get his. Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I apologize, cause make sure y'all come to my restaurants. ATL, LA, New York, y'all know the vibes. And then from after them 3, we're gonna expand. We're gonna go all over the tri-state with everything, And make sure if you're going crazy, come tune in with the because we're gonna have some psychiatrists,
No, I don't know. It changed.
It changed.
wait, you were gonna open like, what do you call it?
Yeah,
Still
I'm,
gonna
be
yeah,
extra
I'm,
helpful.
no, it's not even that. I just want to go back to school and finish that one day, so I can have that under my belt. Cause being in this industry, what I want to do, the list just gets longer and longer and longer and longer and longer.
So you want to be a therapist of sorts?
Yeah, psychiatry.
I've never heard anyone in this game say they want to go back to school one day. Nobody ever says that.
No, they don't. They
Oh my
don't.
God.
But it's important. That's why I like 2 Chainz. That's why 2 Chainz one of my favorites because I found out that he has a lot of degrees and I like that.
J. Cole too.
Yeah,
I love J. Cole.
They got the same birthday.
Yes, me too.
Wait, you and Cole got the same birthday or
Yeah.
Ross? I thought
And
it was
Rick
you and
Ross,
Ross.
too.
Oh, all 3 of
Yeah.
y'all. All
Oh,
3
yeah,
of y'all.
All
birthdays.
3 of them.
Okay.
All 3 of us.
How long have y'all known each other? I gotta ask. At what age did y'all get down?
Our whole lives.
Facts.
Really, like
Well,
whole life? Like it had to have been at a certain year or grade in
No.
school.
Now we grew up together. It's just that to a lot of people, when the timeline starts for Girll Codee, it starts in high school because people be like, "Oh, music," and we was in a performing arts high school. We went to high school together as
Right.
well. So that's where the music journey started, as far as shopping and high city, and then it just became Girll Codee.
And it's now it's a movie.
Right, and we here now. We on the Hollywood Boulevard, and we here like.
Well, one thing about Girll Codee that y'all I think do by design is you are constantly reminding us of your names, Shabiga, Sadidi, which I think is really dope. Is that by design? You were like, I want to make sure people know who we really are as well.
I mean, yeah, because Tessie,
I'm weak.
because
See, that'd be me.
I'm gonna get y'all on one of these tests.
That'd be me.
Eyes
That'd be me.
peeled now.
It's because everybody like the Girll Codee. So we want people to know who Shabiga and who Hasidity was because
Like who the Girll Codee?
yeah,
is.
like you can't just see me in the street and be like Girll Codee,
Like we gonna turn around because we the
Right,
Girll Codee,
right.
but
I'm
when Shabiga by herself, that's Shabiga, and then when you see Sadiddy, I'm Sadiddy, and then we
Right.
the Girll Codee.
I love that. I think it's smart in the long term too. You know what I mean? As you guys build your careers, what if like she's filming a movie and you still want to go do some shows? It's cool that you'll also build yourselves up as individuals while
Right.
bringing that
Yeah,
Girll
because Diddy
Codee.
gonna be in a lot of movies.
Right, and see, they didn't know that at first. We honestly wanted to be like on some, like Ghost and Raekwon. Like we just wanted to be
Right.
Shabiga and Sadiddy. Like
Really?
facts. and then they was like, no, y'all a group, we have to have a name, and then people just started making up the name Girl Code. We don't gotta make up a name, they calling us the Girl Code.
Right.
So wait, you didn't even name yourselves.
No.
The people did.
Yeah.
The streets did.
Yeah.
When did you pick up on the name? Was it on Twitter or on Instagram?
It was on Twitter and Instagram.
It was
everywhere.
And I was
Everywhere.
ignoring it. I was
Everywhere.
like, who is that? They keep saying turn on the Girl Code. Like, why they keep
Right.
calling it the Girl Code, us the Girl Code?
So you didn't like it at first.
No.
But now I'm sure you love it.
Yes.
Did they put the 2 E's and 2 L's or?
No, we put the
I'm
two.
not gonna test you.
We put the 2 L's and the 2 E's because we drag it. Like they like Girl Code. We like no, we need 2 L's, 2 E's. Now we gotta spice it up because y'all won't be calling us the Girl Code. We gotta drag it now.
Right.
And it helps with when I looked up Girl Code online without the 2 L's and 2 E's, other things came up. And the second I put the 2 L's and 2 E's, bam,
Yeah.
it was you.
That's why we
the
always-
2 L's, never forget the 2 E's.
And we tell everybody that.
I love that. That reminded me of Lil Wayne. I felt like that. How many Tessies we got out here?
See, now you said we've been poking each other all day.
How many Tessies we got now? You realize, LA, we gotta get our shit together, get back on gas cars. But album mode, we're in album mode now.
Yes.
So as you said, y'all have already gone viral 3, 4, 5, 6, dozens of times.
Yes.
I'm assuming there's some big name collaborations on the way, or something that people are gonna be like, excuse
So the
me.
album, definitely.
I'm not gonna ask who, but I just want to know, has it already been recorded? Do y'all have one in the chamber that you know is just gonna fuck this shit up?
Not in the chamber, as in recorded, no, in the back pocket, as in, oh, we about to get this done. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Because we want to make sure this album, you know, like, I feel like every artist wants their album to be a classic album.
Yeah.
Our album is
Something
gonna be
very
a classic
special.
album. Right.
Really? Y'all really like, so if you feel like the album isn't classic, are you gonna wait and keep working on it?
Of course, we perfectionists.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah,
why the
like-
EP took so long.
Yeah, because we were like beating ourselves up. Like, if she could hit me, she would, because like that's how much we, and if I can holler and things like that, because that's how much we be fighting each other.
Right, because it's like, oh, I like this song. Oh, and then she like, no, but I don't like how I sound. Let me re-record it. And then now we gotta, oh, but I like this song, but that beat. And
Right, and then it's like she really liked this part that I did, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna take that one out, and then now we voting, and then now I'm losing the vote, so then I gotta keep something.
Wait, who
Like,
votes
well,
when y'all
she
vote?
gotta-
'Cause
first of all,
there's only 2
It's
of
you
you.
guys.
no, at the end of the day, AG, Andre the Giant, be voting for her to keep her stuff, and she don't be trying to listen to him sometimes.
Wait, who's Andre the Giant?
Showbiz,
AG.
AG, our manager.
Wait, Showbiz and AG.
Yes.
Like the OG Showbiz and AG.
Yes.
Yes.
That is your manager.
Yes.
Is that who I met on the walk in?
No,
No.
he's
I almost
not.
had a heart attack. I just met Showbiz and AG. No, I'm a hip hop head if I know
Yes.
digging in the crates. I remember the
You want us to
early shit.
FaceTime him? You wanna say hi?
Afterwards,
Okay,
after you
oh,
gave it,
gotcha.
please.
Oh,
So
let's-
wait, you manage? Okay, so he's the one who gets like the third vote.
Yes.
Because you gotta have an odd number when you vote.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So it'd be AG, us two, and be like, I vote.
And do you guys who gets to pick who raps first on a song? Is it like Wu-Tang, like whoever comes harder, or
Yeah.
do y'all
It's
just
whoever comes harder,
Whoever
got a nice, like if it's like, ooh, nah, that need to stay there. It's about a feeling, like.
Is that, and then if the person be like, nah, I'm really gonna start this one.
Oh yeah, like it's a feeling.
Yeah.
yeah, you feel it. Now, do you guys has there ever been one of the moments where it's like, I think my verse should go first? No, I think my verse should go first.
I feel like what's crazy
We had that in
is,
the beginning.
yeah, it's not even like verses. It would be lines. Like we would do this thing where it's like, yo, alright, so who's gonna have the best opener? Like,
Right.
so it's 2 bars. Who's gonna have the best 2 bars to start off the rest of the, and then, oh my bar. She'd be like, nah, cause I got this. Oh, you ain't like that? I was fucking with it though. I wasn't fucking with that. Alright, but I fucked with my shit though. And
Right,
then now
like
we
if
gotta.
you stand strong on it, if you stand strong on what you got, like they can hide.
Cause it's about delivery.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not always about what you write down. Sometimes it's about that feeling that if you give me chills when you say it, let's keep it.
I like that. I like that. Okay, so it sounds like y'all just have great energy in the studio. Like everything is just, if it feels good, that's what's
Yeah.
gonna drop. Because y'all go back and forth a lot too, which you don't see
Yeah.
I feel like hip hop nowadays, it's a lot easier to just say, hey, you do a 16, you do a 16, let the engineer put it together.
Right.
It takes
Yeah.
a lot more time to like really piece it together, and y'all play off each other's last lines all the
Mhm.
time. So do you guys write your music in the same room together, or do y'all have to isolate?
Nah, I feel like we always in the same.
Yeah.
Even if she like, alright, like you talking too loud and go in the corner, we still in this room together. So if she mumbling something, I'm like, it sounds like you gonna be like, mind your business. I ain't trying to. So we always in the same room.
Always like each other's probably biggest critics too.
Yeah.
Like really on each
And
other's
we
ass.
first of all, I was about to say, not even ourselves too. Like we're ourselves biggest critic. Cause I don't even. I'll be like, no, if we're gonna go viral. She'll be like, no, I don't like it. And then we'll go and she'll be like, nah, I didn't like that. I didn't want to say it. I'll be like, wow.
I'm just thinking about us in the studio right now. It's crazy.
I would love to be there. I think y'all probably have some of the most fun studio sessions. Because to me, you guys embody like all the fun that's being had in New York.
Mhm.
When I just even talking to y'all, I almost like feel like I'm outside in New York, you know?
I was about to say we are, but we on the boulevard.
Yeah. So Brooklyn has a long. Oh yeah, we get some crazy homeless out here.
She took a lot of people, y'all.
Well, no, y'all from Brooklyn. You guys have seen some shit.
Yeah, we have. That's why she be trying to act shocked while we out here. I be shocked too.
We ain't see no sexy shit looking like that.
Nah, not here in Hollywood,
We
but
ain't see no half sexy shit.
back to Brooklyn. Do you guys feel like there's not necessarily pressure, but like you have a torch you have to carry to
Yeah.
Brooklyn? Cause that's like the mecca.
Wait, what was like the Queen of the Ring thing? She was like, I be that Queen of the Ring, and I ain't ready to pass down that torch.
Yeah, it's
That's
definitely.
something.
I'm with the torch, but they can't be a torch.
Yeah.
Has anyone from Brooklyn almost passed it on to you? Has any Brooklyn artists, MCs been like, yo, they are it?
No, we came with it, but
Right. But what I have to say, in all reality, like New York as a whole, I love being from Brooklyn. Don't get me wrong. But we all know hip hop started in the Bronx. I feel like the people who like started it, we were able to meet them and talk to them, and for them to be like, yo, we love what y'all have going on, and thank you, and keep going. Like, so I feel like that's way important. Like the people who started this, we
Right.
performing alongside them and meeting them,
Even
and rubbing
with-
elbows
right.
with them.
even with AG being our manager, like that's big. That's
Right.
meeting Rakim, the God.
Oh,
That's big.
y'all are really hip hop heads. She called Rakim the God.
Facts.
I'm gonna name my son Rakim, literally,
That's
because he's the
fire.
God MC.
Yes,
I
exactly.
love
Yes,
Rakim.
yes, we love Rakim. We love you.
Wow, y'all are really some hip hop heads.
Yes.
I fuck with that heavy.
Thank you.
So I want to present a challenge to you two, which I don't think is gonna be too hard.
Oh.
But I want y'all to be able to keep the Girll Code together for
Oh.
at least like 10 plus,
Oh, I thought
20
he was
years.
about to. I thought he was about
Oh,
to play a
no,
game.
no,
Yeah,
simple.
I'm like, listen,
Right.
hell yeah, like, and in our eyes, and in the future, the Girll Code is gonna be so big that we have to stay together. Like,
Okay.
we can't.
Because y'all saw the Migos, like sadly, Quavo take off. And I still think they'll get back.
They
together. It's all
gonna,
said
they
and done.
family, they brothers, so that's
Yeah.
something that's like,
Business.
like certain stuff shouldn't be in the media because at the end of the day, like, it's gonna be fixed amongst the inside circle, so.
Well, have you guys already acknowledged that eventually something's going to try to get between you two? Not that it will, but someone's going to try. Maybe a label tries to sign one of you away, or maybe, you know what I mean? Something, the universe might try to get between y'all.
I feel like we done been through a lot. People done tried, but at the end of the day, they gonna know that the Girl Code gonna stand 10-toed. And at the end of the day, when you talking to us, make sure you say it to our face.
Exactly.
And that's it. So yeah,
What was that?
that's
Y'all
what we
just
do
be-
when you see
See
a
a
Range
Range
Rover.
Wait, what's the Range Rover one? You bite each other?
Yeah,
Like if I wasn't here, it was just y'all in the car.
I probably would have really tried.
Would teeth actually get on the arm?
Yeah.
Oh my
depending on
God.
the
Yeah.
Yo, I drive a Range. I'm gonna pull up in front of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive out with y'all just so y'all can be biting each other. What were
We
you
gonna
saying?
do it
I'm
too.
so
We gonna be
sorry.
like, oh, that's his car.
Yo.
You were about to say something about the biting?
Yeah. Cause she really almost bit me one time.
Yeah, like I got real excited because maybe you see how much she testy. So when I saw that one range, I was just about to turn around and bite her.
Sway, what cars elicit these different things and actions?
Tessie and Red. This is about just the new modern cars, like the most popular
But why
cars.
bite after the Range Rover? What's that?
Because we just made up anything.
Like you run out of stuff to do. Oh, and listen, you gotta pinch somebody if you see orange and green.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
orange and
Girll
green
Codee.
gotta pinch them. It's orange and green together.
Right.
Like a car, clothing, or anything.
Yeah, like if this
like
had
orange
orange
and
right
green.
here on this
Yeah,
side,
good.
I would have been
Like-
like orange and green.
That's
I mean, yeah.
Like behind us.
Okay,
If it would have
good,
been
good.
orange too,
I would've been like,
because
shit,
it's paired
yeah.
together. Yeah.
And we'd be like
Wow.
GC.
Y'all be having fun.
Yeah, we
Y'all
made this up. I
really
think we're gonna promote
Be
it.
having fun. I feel like you guys can enjoy anything.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we
Like
made
being-
the best out of everything.
Yeah, you have to make the best out of everything. You gotta live your life, man. And we out here following our dreams, so it's
Yeah.
like, why not have fun?
And you know what I really wanted to say? I really appreciated about you two. Not to get sappy, but y'all are good role models for females.
Really?
Honestly,
You think so?
No, in all honesty,
Thank
like
you.
no, y'all like to me, you respect the culture that you're in. You're damn good at what you do,
Thank you.
and you haven't conformed. Like neither you sound like anything else I've heard or dress like other females I've seen. So I
Thank
really
you.
think y'all are great role models for the next generation.
Thank you. I
No,
really
that's.
appreciate
I feel
that.
like that. Tessie,
See?
and that is fire. Look at that one, y'all.
Ooh.
Yo, she is so good. She catches it.
She be it's like she see. Thank you. Now you see what I be going through.
Oh my god.
You see, I will see it when it's right here.
Do
She see
y'all
when
ever
it's
keep
up the
score?
top.
If y'all ever kept score, she has to win.
I'm
Bigger has
down
to be the
1,000.
winner.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm down 1,000.
But are you guys aware that there are girls now who look up to you already, and that's gonna keep growing?
I'm apologize. That's what I was about to say. Because this woman told us that her daughter actually don't want to like wear, tight clothes anymore. She want to wear some baggy clothes now. Like, well, not actually even baggy.
But you know, loose fitting.
Yeah, loose fitting.
That's fire.
Already.
Right.
Not that there's anything
That was
wrong
back
with
in,
it.
because she
Right.
probably like 13. Yeah, I think she like 13, 14.
So it's already happening. You're
That's
already.
so fire.
That was like,
And
was
does
like,
that change the way you guys move, the way you act, the way you shoot
Yeah.
videos?
we feel like we gotta keep it up.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like,
And in all reality too, this is us. So
basically,
besides, doing stuff that we would regularly do in front of any kid, anybody's kid, our little cousins, our
Right.
little siblings.
our baby.
Besides the normal humane stuff you wouldn't do in front of kids, everything that everybody see is us. Like, yeah, we want to be comfortable, we still want to be pretty, we still want to rap. I want to rap about stomping somebody out, and I still want to wear the look.
That might be the new quote of the interview. I want to rap about stomping somebody out, and I want to wear my lip gloss.
Exactly.
And you guys are very authentic. I think I'm glad you said it because I will put my stamp on that. They are the exact people I listened to all week, people I saw in the music video, who I expected to come in today. A lot of times, so people know, I'll meet an artist at the door and walk them in, and they're one certain energy, and then when I start hitting record on here, a different energy comes out, which isn't bad. Like Lady
Right.
Gaga did that for years.
Mhm.
Nothing wrong with it. But this is really girl code. Like,
Yeah.
Like, you
Right.
gotta,
This
you
is
gotta
us,
be
yeah.
yourself because, Tessie, you gotta be yourself because if you don't, then who are you gonna be?
Right.
Who could you be if you're not gonna be yourself? It's gonna be too hard for you not to be yourself.
Right. And there's a bunch of other people trying to do the same thing, dress the same, act the same, but it's only one you.
absolutely. And no one can ever pull your card. You don't
Facts.
have to worry about like the foundation you're building right now is you.
Right.
So God forbid no one can ever go back and be like, nah, she was really preppy, or nah, she never talked with the New York accent.
Right.
It's-
They gonna be
it's-
like, nah, this duo been a duo since before Shy Bigger and Hot Diddy, and if you know, you really know.
And it's like if they don't fuck with us now, they can't fuck with us later because you ain't fuck with us when we was being us. So what's new about us that you fuck with us because we
Right.
don't continue
We
being ourselves?
still the same people. We ain't changed everybody else. did.
So if you don't fuck with us now, you're not fuck with us.
I'm glad I fuck with y'all now.
And we
'Cause
fuck with
I
y'all.
intend on fucking with y'all
I
later
never
too.
fucked with y'all ever.
First of all, mother, because
Mother,
I met Remy. First of all, like yes.
You met her?
Yes, I did.
First of all, I met my my brother,
Yes,
CC
CJ.
Wallace.
Yes.
I met him and I told him, "You're my brother.
And he said,
this is our
we're
dad."
brother and sister. He
Wait,
told
you
me
really
that.
went big years?
No,
No,
his
she
son.
met his son.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I wish I met Biggie.
No, sorry, you said CJ. I thought Christopher.
See?
Okay. But when you met Remy, did you give her flowers and tell her like you the shit queen, like you the reason I'm here, or how did that go?
She gave her the whole flower shop, okay?
I gave, first of all, she know I love her, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I love you. I love her. Yep, I gave it to her.
Wow. You guys remember
You gotta
why?
give her some real flowers then the next time you see her.
Yeah,
by now.
no, but remember on Christmas, I'm gonna give her a weed.
Wait, you can't say it.
All right, take
Don't
that
say
back.
it. Don't say it.
Don't
But
say
Remy's
it.
one of the realists. If you actually look up her track record, she served hard time. Like she had one of the hardest bars when she came out. I remember she said like, I just did 8 years upstate and I'm still
No,
coming
6 years.
6 years something. And she basically came out and said, I'm still hotter than all y'all chicks in the game.
706 something.
Wow. Well, Girl Code.
See?
I really appreciate y'all and just the respect that you guys have for hip hop and the way that you guys kind of embody that golden age of hip hop, but bring it to this new era of youth and not necessarily TikTok but viral. Making
Yes.
video content. Y'all are like a beautiful mix of both.
Thank you.
World.
Thank
So
you.
thank y'all so much.
Thank
When can we
you.
expect some new music to drop? What do you
Y'all
think?
can expect some music to drop very soon.
Listen, right, because y'all know we on tour right now with Coast Contra.
So make sure if this drop before we finish with tour, y'all come to whichever city is left. Get on that plane, get on that Chinese bus, get in that car, take that road trip, and come see the Girl Code perform because it's a movie. You ain't gonna waste your gas, your ticket money, none of that.
And then once we finish with touring, that's when y'all just gonna start seeing heat after heat after heat, and we're gonna be dropping it on y'all. Yeah.
Bombs, like flex bombs.
No. Flex is a. Y'all are New York as it gets. Anyone watching who's not from New York, let me just clarify what she said. China bus. It is not a bus from China. It's the janky buses in New York. I know.
Yeah.
I took a China bus from Boston to New York one time. I was praying. I'm not even religious. I was praying the whole way.
Yo, those buses, like, you never know if it's gonna break down.
No,
right then and there.
literally.
Like, you never know if it's gonna happen.
When I made it, my brother was like, "Yeah, one of these crashed last week. Everyone died." I'm like,
Yo, one time
He said
I
that
was
could have been me.
like a long time ago, I was on a Chinese bus and the cops pulled it over, and we all was just sitting there waiting, and then all this extra crazy stuff. I'm like, no, like, you get a ticket, you run a company, why is they pulling you over? Like, you know.
One of them ran away when the cops tried to stop them one time.
Well, I seen that too.
I'm glad we clarified for everyone. That is the China bus.
That's the China.
Girl Code. Let me make sure I have it right again. Sha Bigga, High Sadiddy.
Yes.
Two of the most unique, just outgoing artists I've met in a while, and so I'm honored to be able to do this with y'all this early in your careers.
Thank you for having us. This was fun. First of all, thank you again. Like,
Exactly. First of all. And I'm gonna carry this around every time. I'm gonna carry this until I see Remy again so I can show her what I got.
I'm taking pictures of this and I'm posting it and I'm tagging you.
You know, it's a real funny story we ended on. I'm looking for the Remy album at Amoeba. Can't find it. I look through the R's, can't find it. Then I go at Amoeba, they have racks underneath. So then I'm looking at the racks underneath, and then this old, like, white dude with, like, a gray beard come up. And he's like, you're not going to find what you're looking for down there. These are just duplicates. And I'm like, oh, don't even worry about it. I'm looking for something real hard to find on the scene. He's like, who are you looking for? And I'm like, you never heard of her, Remy Ma. The guy looked at me and said, maybe you should look under Terror Squad.
Yo. He said,
And mind you, I'm looking through the R's and I'm like, boom, Under Terror Squad. That was the only album they
he was
had.
saying, yeah, I know my hip hop.
Exactly.
Shout out to John from Amoeba.
Shout out to John.
Don't ever judge a book by its cover.
Right. Because now Allison's got the Remy.
Girl Code.
Clearly.
Dash Radio.
Dash Radio.
Alrighty, everybody, go check out the EP now. Album is on the way. And if you have not seen any content from these ladies, block the next hour of your life out. Because they got some shit. Freestyles, music videos, just everything.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And follow us on everything at TheGirllCodee.
Don't forget the 2 L's.
Never forget the 2 E's.
Boom! running tonight.
That
like,
was
yo,
fun. Thank you for my gift.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
I like the note.
Yes.
I'm taking pictures of all of
Of
them.
course. I try to put something together for y'all. No, I